Hey, welcome to the what is it called again? Oh yeah, the Antimatters podcast. And I know it's been a while, a lot of bullshit, procrastinating, laziness. Just a lot to been doing of not doing much. Well, as for the return episode, I'm going to be doing a little, day in the life of my job. And as you might know, I'm a security guard. So I will be patrolling this mother flipping area, and you see from that camera right there, 2 cameras going at the same time. This is for audio syncing. So I'm doing my reports, probably fast forward, and maybe try to talk about some stuff. So I'll leave that. Let's get going. It is 1:15 a.m. Saturday. No, it's actually Sunday. 1:15 Saturday. 1:15 a.m. Nope, Sunday. 1:15 a.m. Sunday. And as is the norm, midnight Sunday, we are permitted to start striking people up for their freaking trash cans. So, do not see any yet. Oh, fuck, I forget. Damn, I gotta figure out how am I gonna figure out these addresses. Annoying thing is, I don't really know the addresses are. Oh, fuck. Technical issues. Let me see. Modes. Damn it. I just need to make sure that the Android Auto works so I can look at the map. God damn it. Excuse me. Pardon the interruption. Android Auto. Okay, just gotta make sure the map is on. Oh, there's a violation right there. Okay, we're gonna look at the settings here. Okay, let's see. This might be longer than an hour, but I will fast forward and hopefully cut it for less than an hour. Okay. Guess I'll have to use my phone as a map. Fuck it. Gotta use the phone, I guess. But that might fuck with the audio. Okie dokie, Smokey. Fuck. Alrighties. Now I think that is 39. Entering all this data. What's the violation? Trash can left out. Trash can left out at this place. Can out at 39 Vista, whatever. Take a picture for evidence. Yep. There's the report. Sign my name. And boop. One down. Next. Let's go. Okay, dope. This is probably the most boring thing you ever see in your life. But it's real, bitches. It's so real. This thing usually takes 2 to 3 hours on a trash day like today, which is only twice a week for me. So I work Wednesday through Wednesday through Monday, technically. Yeah. Well, Sunday, because it ends on a Monday. Canned out at... What is this place? Okay. This might be, I think it's 32. 32. Vista. Palermo. Ooh, farted. Good thing I have AC in here. Or oh fuck, I got to take a picture. Oh, I did take a picture. Now I'm thinking this is 32. So let me see if it is. 32. Yeah, it's a little off. Yep, I think that's right. Another one down. Entered. For security reasons, I probably won't give up my security name because I won't get in trouble. Probably figure it out, but you know, don't want to book myself over. Ooh. Man, these motherfuckers are really getting smart. They don't like it when I give them tickets. I don't like giving tickets, but the powers that be, aka my bosses, say they want at least 8 reports a day. And also, on trash days, they expect them to be higher. Because I guess they know people leave their trash out. But wow. They don't give a fuck. You should probably know that. I'll just give my opinion about HOAs. I think they're kind of bullshit. I mean, I guess if we happen to see any kind of security issue, like anybody breaking into things, alert the real authorities. Yeah, so they're really just there to give you guys tickets. I mean, It might be some peace of mind, but that's really what you're paying for. So, let's see. Another trash can. How you doing, trash can? Lower the fan. Not necessary. This one is. Sometimes the trash cans are in between two houses, as you can see. So, don't really know which address to use, so I'll just put both. Take a picture, use both, let them figure it out. Cans out at, between is what I usually say. 12, 14, Vista, whatever. And on these between reports, I usually put the numbers of the address so that they know which one to prosecute. It's like, geez, what's the big deal having a trash can out? Who's it bothering, really? But I guess they all know the rules. So, yep. Moving along. Oh man. Street views. No, how much trash cans? Check out Toscana. Toscana's always got a handful of trash cans. Ooh, mother. Stupid navigation app is not installed, but it's on my Android app. Wow, Toscana's learning. They're learning. They're done with this shit. They're done getting tickets for trash cans. Aren't they? Oh, never mind. Here they come. Here's the offenders. Now this one's 28, so I'm going to say this one is 30, most likely. What's been going on in the news? That stupid submarine that crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it imploded. Wow, that's really wild that that shit was on the news for so long. Which I don't watch, but even online, you see that it's out for, it was on. It was on for a while. Yep. Reports are so boring. So it's only one can out. Like I said, I think it's 30. Wait, is it 30? Oh shit, it's 28. Guess that was 26 before. Yep, it was 28. So then this one's 30. It's gonna be a mother flipper to edit, but hopefully Can finally learn how to do that multi-view. Trying to freaking learn that shit. It's not as easy as you think. Should be, but I hope I can figure it out. And this one's definitely going to be a tedious one. Blah 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 blah. Wow. So it's still on the, guess it's the same. Okay. 32. Yeah, so about that sub. People say it's callous to make fun. I guess it's just callous as anything. Making fun of people who died. Really don't know anything about them. But shit. I don't know what my point was on that, but whatever. Got another report. Another report. Man. It's probably boring watching me do these reports. I'm not even talking much. I gotta talk more. Jeez. I lose faith. Out at It's creepy sometimes at night. Not with all these street lights. When you get into the dead ends of these areas, when you gotta do a checkpoint, you'll see. It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Like, is anybody there? I don't have to do that, but usually just scan quick and get the flip out of there. How much do they pay me? Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. I don't know, this one said I'll do a between. They don't pay me enough to get cajoled. But who would cajole me? Who would kill a guard? Oh, I don't know. Someone is trying to get away with stuff. Doy. Ain't gonna do it. Will not do it. Wow. Let's see. I guess I can talk a little bit about the house situation. The house situation. Excuse me. Yeah, so I was looking into land opportunities. Met with a real estate agent. Met at a property. I think it was about 19 to 25,000. Yeah, it's 19 to 25,000. And I mean, according to the Zillow estimator, monthly estimator, it said it was only gonna be about 150. But after talking with the real estate agent and all that, can't just start out with like $150. You gotta put like a down payment of 5,000. I was like, doing. I guess I'll have to wait till next year to save a bit amount. Which is kind of whomp. Like, whoops. Sorry to waste your time. But it's weird because according to her, she said that if I was a business, I'd be able to possibly get a loan. Like a 1-year loan or something like that. But you have to like pay it off in a year, which it's like, I don't think I can do that in a year. But I mean, that's just the freaking land. Keep watching videos about affordable houses. God, they can be expensive. And it's like, I just get a trailer for now or something. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. If I just buy a bunch of bricks and lick them on top, it's like, huh. Where is this? Regina. 17. 17. Ooh. Yeah, so it's TBD on the land. Haha. So no rush. Well, there's a rush for me, but still gotta learn how to like build that shit. I mean, God, because it's gonna be off grid. Won't have sewer or water unless I build an off grid water supply, which I would like to do. I'm just gonna learn how to do it. It's like, because if I pay someone to do it, then maybe it's gonna be expensive as shit. Probably not too expensive, but I'm trying to see if I can maybe just build like a freaking warehouse type situation. Doesn't have to have a lot of rooms, just some plugs for my stuff. You know what I mean? It's like that's all I really need. Just need a place to sleep. It's not the floor. It's not the street. But God, is it expensive? It is expensive. Ain't it expensive? Oh, what is this now? I did not read that shit. 16. Is it 16? Looks like 16. Well, this is as exciting as it is on a night-to-night basis. I usually spend my time listening to podcasts. I just listened to like 2 in a row before I turned on. I just logged in at 10 p.m. Didn't really start the rounds until 1. Got a lot of downtime. Hold on, let me just do this first. I need to buy a freaking, or build, I should build a freaking, I want to build like a little desk I can do so I can use my computer. I want to use my computer at work. Because I don't want to twist like this. This is a lot more comfortable. I could get some hours of editing in here. Last time I tried to do it, it was like hunched. It just fucked up. It didn't fuck up my back for good or anything. But damn, it was uncomfortable. So I'm trying to say, it was uncomfortable. So it's in between these motherfuckers. 23 and 25. 23 and 25. God damn it. I should just consume media and stuff while I'm at work. That's the real trade. You know what I'm saying? Between now, I'm not sure if this is 25 and this is 23. But yeah, I should be only consuming media at work. I have technically 8 hours to consume media, which is a lot of time consuming media. But more often than not, I'm watching it here, and then I'm watching it there, which is at home, which is not good. No bueno. No bueno. This is 31. This is 31, and that's 30? Oh. This is 31. I think that's 32. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just a lot of media to consume. It's consuming too much media. I want to be a consumer. I am a consumer of media, but I want to be able to. I always say I want to make stuff, but my brother tells me it's like, if you're going to make stuff, then make stuff. He's right. He's right. I just gotta make it. It always just takes me so long to make shit. I'm always second guessing myself over each year. I know it's gonna suck, but I just gotta do it, man. Yeah, that is 32, I believe. Really gotta fix my schedule. I always say that. Gotta get my schedule fixed. I'm always fucking with my sleep. Oversleeping, undersleeping. It's gotta seriously do it. I'm always using an excuse. I'm using that excuse a lot. And it is an excuse. It's like, get it together, bro. Get it together, bro. So I guess ideally I would like to just do the media watching at work, since there's so much free time for it. I mean, honestly, I have watched movies here, watched podcasts, just videos. God, I watch a lot of political videos. It's probably a little too much. And I was trying to refrain. One of the reasons I was delaying so long is because I was watching a lot of videos just always about politics. I'm not even a political person. Just watch these videos about it. And yeah, it's not like I don't care, but it's just, brother's always like, what is that? I agree that it's not really affecting my life in the micro. Like, it's not affecting what I do. I can do whatever I'm going to do because I have the job I have. I can apply for other jobs. It's like, that's not affecting my situation. Those are like macro problems. And I guess I'm focused on the macro, overly focused on the macro shit. Maybe to like distract myself. You might be right about that. I do want to concern myself that, because I guess I've always, you think when you're a kid or even like a young adult, I guess you will care about big issues or political stuff. I mean, in this environment, it seems very bleak, and I really don't believe in like electoral politics at this point. And it's just more about, I think it's about strikes and protests and shit like that. Maybe I'm too old for that shit. I'm only 36. Half 36 and a half, technically. But maybe I'm too old for that shit. But, I mean, whatever. I'm into whatever I'm into. And I was delaying on the pod because I wanted to talk about that shit, but I found the last time I talked about it, I was very bored of it. I felt like not that I was boring anybody, but yeah, I guess I felt like I was boring myself about it. It's like, I feel like I'm saying something that's not unique to say. It's like I'm regurgitating things that I heard other people regurgitate, and it's just like double vomit. But it's like, I mean, I don't have many watchers anyway, but I don't want to like alienate them. But if this is just about me, then I shouldn't be concerned. I should just say what I want and move on. It's like, I don't have to stick on it, because I definitely don't want it to turn into like a politics kind of thing. I don't want to be like a politics analyzer. There's so many better people for that. So, I mean, I'll consume that, I suppose, but then I'll mention it if I want, I suppose. Say I suppose a lot, don't I? Yeah, so I don't want to bore with politics, but I'll mention it from here every now and then. Every now and then. Every now and then, you'll hear me mention it. I hope it doesn't rub you the I am on a social media platform, but I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just talking about myself. Talking to myself. So, I mean, if you enjoy, if you like hearing those 2 cents, then maybe you won't clip away. You'll what's it called? You'll indulge me while I go on my rants or whatever about that shit whenever I do in the future. My brother was thinking about it. He was saying we should do like a podcast where we argue, because he's very, in the words of the video, in the terms of the videos that I watch, he's what's known as a shit lib. And I guess that's very divisive and very condescending. So I wouldn't say that. But I guess based on the things that he, I guess, is okay with in this political landscape, I guess that's how they define it. Because it's like, let's just vote for the old guy again, you know? And I really don't see how anybody can... I don't see how anybody can do that. When originally, I mean, it was a reluctant vote to begin with. And I don't think I voted back. I don't think I voted in 2020. And people say, you gotta think strategically. You gotta get what you can get. And I wasn't even into politics that much back in 2020. Still not, I guess. But I don't like when I hear, I'm going to vote third party, or just not even for the guy with the D next to his name, how certain people will shame you. I mean, like, you're evil. You're just giving Trump the vote. And my stance, I should probably not even just vote, but there's a third party that I want to support, despite the chances, which obviously are null as far as winning any kind of, presidency. Dems will say, you're taking away votes from our guy, and then you're just going to let the other guy win. Well, it's like points that other people have said that I agree with. It's like, you can't, it's just that two-party thing where it's like, if you're not with us, you're against us. And if I'm not voting for the D, then I'm basically helping the R. But it's like, I'm just voting for who I want to vote for. It's like, if you guys don't have a good enough candidate to get the votes, that's your problem. I think there should be lots of parties. Should be like, I would hope in the future, depending on what happens now, that this third parties in general just grow. Because I think people should get more choices. This binary thing that everyone keeps saying is the only way seems very it seems like a false choice to me. You don't understand how politics works, Daniel. Yeah, I guess not. I guess I don't. But if this voting thing is supposed to be sacred, or it's my choice, then that's my choice. Y'all fucked it up for yourselves, I say. pick a better candidate. Jesus. It's always like, I just don't, it really doesn't seem like, how are they going to do better things, incrementally better things, not the things that you want. They'll say they will, but they won't really. And then when they don't give you what they said they were going to do, how can you vote for them again? It's like, oh, well, they're trying. It's like, are they really trying? They've had power plenty of times, and they can pass these things that they say they could, but then they wait for themselves to get less powerful and then just blame it on the other people. It's like, oh, well. It's like, I'm being very vague about all this. But it's just like, 18. Just being vague because it's like, I guess I don't want to bore myself or y'all with specifics, but yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. I'll vote for who I want, right? Blame me if you want, but you should blame yourselves. You didn't have enough people to vote, and if you're thinking of it like, oh, you're a spoiler for the D guy, for Mr. D, I don't think of it as being a spoiler. You'd rather I vote for the other guy? Because I would rather vote for the other guy than this guy who, never voted for this guy before. And there's a reason why I won't. But if you want me to be binary, I'll probably choose the guy that I've never voted for, who didn't say he would do something and then didn't do it for me anyway. So it's like, just be happy that I vote for that third party guy. Anyway, very boring. Very boring indeed. I agree. But I may. Speaking of which, talking about the lady with the D, Mrs. Queen Beehive herself. I'm only reminded now because I think we just recently passed Juneteenth. And I didn't even know they added that as a federal holiday. But, lo and behold, from what I hear, we don't even get federal pay on Juneteenth. I was working that day. I mean, that's my schedule. But then no federal, not paid for the holiday? What's that shit about? What kind of empty gesture is that shit about? I mean, it's supposed to be for black people. I'm not black, but I don't even get the holiday pay for it. What kind of holiday is that shit? Oh boy. Doing the checkpoint. Taking pictures of the checkpoint. People driving by at 1:58. No. $158 indeed. Yeah, so that's kind of bullshit, don't you think? Of all the holidays, ones with the minorities get no pay. Is that like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or is that one of Biden's jokes? Because you know how good he is with minorities. Historically, that is. People just have amnesia. But, yeah. Enough of all that. Enough of politics. I'm talking about pay, holiday pay. God. Check out to see what else I was gonna possibly talk about. Oh, mother. Oh, ooh, toot. There we go. Is this Del Pizzoli? I think it's Del Pizzoli. Three and 51. Three 51. Hands out between 53 and 51. Wow, I can't do shit. Wow, this is... There you go. It's tricky with these photos because it's so dark sometimes you can't fucking see shit. You gotta turn the flash on, which is, I guess, intrusive, but damn. How the fuck am I supposed to take a picture of these cans? Pizzoli. There we go again. Oh, this is only 40. What's this? 45. Let's hope. Yeah. I do love me some holiday pay. So what the fuck? I think we should write about this shit. Why the fuck is Juneteenth not paid? Seems like a corporate thing. We'll give you the federal holiday, but if you gotta work on that day, go fuck yourself. I'm pretty sure I was working at frickin' Amazon. What? Because according from what I read, Juneteenth was established on the 2021, and I worked at Amazon from 2021 to 2022. And I didn't get paid for those fucking days. I didn't get paid for that work holiday. This is getting a little repetitive, but it's work holiday pay. What the hell? Federal holiday. I gotta do more research into this shit because it really kind of pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Kamala, what are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do about this, Kamala? I wonder I mean, shit. I wouldn't say I love that Marvel show, Miss Marvel, but I did like the character a lot. She was really cool. And her name was Kamala Khan, which makes me kind of... It's like, God, you ruined that name for me, Harris. You ruined it. It's a good character. It's a fun acting portrayal by that actress. I'll tell you what, I'm a little excited for the movie. I don't know if I should be. Know if I should be, but I'm a little excited. I'm kind of down with that movie. The Marvel that's coming out in November, supposedly. I wonder if it's still coming out in November. Trailer came out. I liked it. Who doesn't like Interplanetary? By the Beastie Boys. Man, you know, I had a video idea. Because so many people were watching, well, just always those Marvel trailers. You always see reviews on those. And I was thinking about doing a reaction video to it. But then I thought it'd be funny if instead of the actual trailer, I had the Human Centipede as the video that I put on the screen. And then, like, me acting as if, like, oh, is this the is this the new Marvels movie? I mean, I think it's funny. I really wasted that. I recorded it, and I should have. God, I just had to edit it. I might still post it, maybe. I feel. God. I mean, I screen recorded it. I don't know if I actually recorded the video, the reaction video, but I think I did. Damn. Really dropped the ball. Because when it comes to those reactions, I feel like it's really about the timing. As long as you post it ASAP, then you're good. And I don't know. You might see some reaction videos here. I'll get a lot more shit from my bro. It's like, you're just watching shit. Probably. But I guess I don't mind. If it helps me just get my editing rhythm down, for Christ's sake. But just like, those videos are always so... I watch a lot of them, honestly. It's like, how do people like these trailers? And I don't like... I mean, I like who I like. I watch a lot of them. And I do like... see the general enthusiasm for these, you know, properties or whatever. So... Anyway, reaction videos coming, maybe. I mean, when you say infinite, the people infinite, you gotta admit you're gonna see some stuff you might not want to see. So we'll see about that. Now we're at 2 p.m. 2:07 p.m. It's almost an hour, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do 2 hours of this. And like I said, hopefully, not hopefully, but I'm planning on, I'm probably gonna hit the part out. Zoom past a lot of the reports and a lot of the dead silence. So hopefully it won't be as you know, as intolerable as it feels. As intolerable as it feels. Dill. Maybe I'll do a counter. Do a counter of the different. How many reports did I do? I could do a counter. Yeah, that's the mission. Mission not that impossible. Not impossible at all. Oh, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll take a piss soon. After this street. Yep. And luckily you won't see me taking a piss, but you probably hear me on this mic. I got a lot of dead space on this one. But I also plan to do the whole YouTube thing where I skip through this. Maybe I should just do 2-hour podcasts and skip through all this chaff. You know what I'm saying? Woo! We're moving along now, aren't we? We're moving along. And while we're on the subject, which we weren't on the subject, but I really got to think of other non sequiturs to connect topics. I think I'm coming to the realization where the big thing with my eyes is not as big as other people. I mean, people have always said like, oh, I barely notice it and all that stuff. And I'm starting to realize that maybe they weren't lying. I don't know why I always thought people were lying, just trying to be nice to me. What obligation do people have to be nice to me in the first place? I mean, I guess I was assuming because they're my friends, but even like when it's like, oh, let's go game, let's go pick up chicks and shit like that. It's like, would they even say that if they thought I was somehow impaired? And I was just noticing recently, like, when I'm looking at myself, a lot of the times I'm looking at, camera image of myself, which is like a mirror. And then so, since my eyes work basically independently, like I'll be looking at this one and the other one's looking off whatever. But if I look at the one that it's supposed to be looking at, like dead on, not whatever, then it looks like I'm looking normal. And I guess I never considered that that's a possible part of what how I appear to people. I always felt that I appeared like cross-eyed or fucking goofy-eyed or something. And that's the thing is, like, I've met people who've had probably more severe eye issues than myself, and I still am not. Oh fuck! I took the wrong way. I took the wrong way. I was. What was I saying? Yeah, a lot of people have it worse than me, and for me to be reclusive, partially reclusive, because if anyone who knows me knows I talk a lot. I'm a chatty Cathy, if you know me. But it's like, why am I even subconsciously cloistered when a lot of people have it worse? And not even that. That's not somebody else's suffering really doesn't affect your own mental space in that sense. At least it never has. Doesn't make you feel better about your insecurities, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that I just gotta like, it's hard to say get over it, because I said that to other people before too, but it's like, how do you get over it? It's lodged in your head. This is how you think of yourself, and you think other people are thinking of you that way too. But then I guess at a certain point you just gotta be like, fuck it, this is how I am. I even got these like shaded glasses so I can wear during my podcast, because I felt so self-conscious about how I looked. But it's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Like, I would know the criticism they might throw at me. So if they do, whatever. Like, it is what it is. I'm alive. I like being alive. You know, outside that insecurity. And even now with that insecurity, like, I like myself. You know, I think most people should like themselves. I grew up with a lot of like positive reinforcement from my parents. I don't say family. Siblings, we always like shit on each other. Although it is funny that my siblings never shit on me for that specifically. And like I said, I felt like it was like, oh, they're being nice, but you know, siblings are not nice. Especially when they don't have to be, because they don't have to be. They're tough on you. I mean, just to like be annoying, just because like, who knows. They said I was the favorite, one of the faves. I guess I can't deny that. I don't know. Was I? So, can't hate on that. But the thing is, they never said anything about that. And they even asked my brother once, and he's like, what the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with, like, that's nothing. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to realize maybe it is nothing. I'm getting in my own way, as usual. As usual, getting in my own way. Gotta get out of my way, they say. Okay. I'll try. Mm-hmm. Five. You still might see me with those shades from time to time. But, you know, you still might see me with those shades from time to time. Hopefully one day I won't need them. My little security blanket. Oh, getting some messages. Oh, could it be my fellow guard? Not even check. Oh. Another riveting part of the job is to add these parking poles. You hear those jangling in the back? You hear it. There's a big party this Saturday. Obviously, it's Sunday now, but there's always a big event on a Saturday night. And usually the parking lot needs to be closed at a certain time, midnight. These parties go on long sometimes, so usually we'll put the poles in later, as you shall see. Putting them in almost 2 hours later than usual, but we're good, we're good, we're good. We're coming in. Oof. Ooh. Perfect place for another report. Got to do hourly reports on this job. Continuing my checkpoint tour. Whew. My checkpoint tour is what I'm continuing. This is at the clubhouse. Now I'll do a reversal so you see exactly what I'm doing here. Basically putting these poles up to keep people out of the parking lot. Yeah, so I gotta put up the parking poles. And I'm gonna do a U-turn so I can take a picture of this parking lot. These parking poles. As you see, I put those up. I made this. Continue checkpoint tour along. Gonna say. What should I do? Northwest, clubhouse, west. Let's do southwest, I guess. Lunch break. Take a picture of that. Oh, weird, taking a picture face. I saw it. I saw it. I gotta cut my hair. I keep thinking about cutting my hair, but then I'm like, oh God. How am I ever gonna get it like into a braid? I don't think I ever had it in a braid. I want it like long, like that Indian from Stranger Things. I guess there's a lot of Indians with long hair, but from that guy wore it pretty chill. Another pose. Oh, I'm gonna put some more. Get some more checkpoints in. Get some more scans I can take up here. Ugh. Yep. I'm going in. I'll just leave that place empty. I'll go on to the southeast side for now. Then again, there were some vandals There were some vandalism a few months ago at the southwest corner, so I should probably check out the southwest corner. At least I'll drive through it, and if there's any cans, I'll leave them for the next day. Because I like to get some on Sunday, but also on Monday, because, you know, even it out, give people a chance. Because if you really don't have it in by Monday, then you're really fucked. You're really fucking up, man. You're really wanting that extra $20 or whatever the friggin' fine is. Time to check me out. Check me out on the camera. Ooh. Pop, 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 pop. Scanning the checkpoint. Taking a picture of the waterfall. Doing my job at 2:25 at night. Ooh. Probably shouldn't be talking so loud. Because as I said, it's a Sunday night. Technically Sunday morning. But it was Saturday night. Keep on dancing on the rock and roll. Saturday night. Now, this is one of the creepy checkpoints. Because this is a little bit down the hang. There's some street lights, and I always have the lights on. But according to one of the other guards, this is where he takes his break, because it's far away from these looky-loos. But it is pretty odd. Because there's a freaking storage box. There's a storage box out here with a couple of trucks. And you know that sometimes if we see anyone here, supposed to tell them no, that it's private property. Never have to do that. They know. They know. And I guess while I'm out here, I'm going to take a piss. I'm going to take a piss. Oh, shit. I'm going to take a piss. Oh, I've been drinking a lot of water these nights. Damn it, a car came. Hope I didn't piss on myself. Yep, I did. I did piss on myself a little bit. Never works when you try to cut it off earlier than expected. Damn it. Yep, I guess I did. Guess I pinched it off in time, but I'm pretty sure I put the underwear over it. Okay, cars be passing. There's a slight thrill when you're pissing in the street. A car comes by. You take that calculation. Can you piss faster? Then they come. Or if you turn to the side, sometimes I do the Superman pose. So people just think I'm standing there with a Superman pose, which is probably pretty weird. Will they know what I'm doing? They probably do. If they drive by at a certain angle. Because I'm usually facing outwards. Not into the street, out of the street. So, you know, I gotta do a U-turn. They go back on up to the HOA. And wow, we're at an hour 15 minutes. Maybe I won't edit this one. Nah, I gotta edit this one. For reals, I do, right? I do gotta edit it. But what if I just kept it for 2 hours long? What if what if I can do whatever I want, right? I can do what I want, check. Yeah. Maybe this could just be the multicam episode where I change the angles from the street to the thing. Because that first episode took me like fucking 6-8 hours. Now this technique's supposed to be a lot easier when it comes to changing camera angles. But you still gotta watch when you edit. You still gotta watch what you recorded, which is already at least one time. It's already ingrained in the editing. Basically, reliving what you did, and then you gotta present it. So I gotta, as much as the real factor. Let's go ahead and check out these fucking. Let's check out Corte Rivera to see if there's any vandalism going on right about now. But yeah, maybe I do want to edit so there's not so much dead space, so it's not so boring. But I guess it's really up to me how much dead space I want to keep in there, right? So I guess if there's any dead space in this one, it will be for a reason. If this is supposed to show you how it is in the night of me when I'm working. Well, this is like the busiest day of the week. Saturday/Sunday night is the busiest day of the week with all these trash cans. Outside of that, I'm pretty parked for like a good 4 hours. Most days. Because outside of the checkpoints, just gotta make sure I do. There's sometimes people double parked. People over the sidewalk. Same people usually. Same damn people most of the time. $37. Corte Rivera is always one of the big eight. The big eight are the ones that I've pretty much memorized. There's always like the same 8 violations, same houses. Leave their basketball hoops out. They never change them, never put them in. Been working here since September of last year, minus 2 months. So about 6 plus 4 is 9. So about 7 months. Corte Rivera always had an AT&T van here. Around here. Eventually they figured it out. Maybe the cost was too much. Maybe it's the price of bread and eggs, god damn it. And yeah. Well, it's around 2:30. I could take my lunch break. Finish off the last half hour of this pod. With some actual pointed questions. Pointed questions. Topics. I didn't talk about a lot. Some topics. My eyes. The job. Politics a little bit. Goddamn Juneteenth federal bullshit holiday. Not for why it's a holiday, but for not getting paid for the holiday, to be clear. So we're all on the same page. So we're on the same página. Still a beginner when it comes to Spanish. Been taking these Babbel classes. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. But maybe should be. Maybe if I break the 100, then I'll start to add in sponsors that I like. You know what? I should just do commercials of things that I actually just like. I do like Samsung phones. I do like Babbel when I actually do the classes. And there's a time I was doing it like every night. 15 minutes, doesn't take long. Doesn't always stay in the head, but makes me think like I'm doing something. Yeah, I think maybe I shall take the lunch break. I want to park somewhere else. Yeah, let's park somewhere else for the lunch break. The old lunchy break. In reality, I park all the time. Don't tell anybody. But when I can say that it's for the lunch break, that's on my timesheet right now. This is the lunch break time, according to myself, on my sheets. La 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 la. Whoo. Now we're coming up on one of the basketball hoops. Yeah, I'll get the basketball hoop in. If there's any trash cans near there. No, I'll just, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. How many have I had so far? I'm going to see how many reports I have so far. How many reports do I got so far? What day is it? So it was the 24th when I started. So let me look at the 24th. One, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Wait, no, okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 reports. I've seen it as low as 35. 35 is actually the number according to my supervisor. Said, most I ever got was 35. So damn, that must be, I think I almost got like 90 once. It ain't a competition. Not a competition, y'all. But it's safe to say I'm nearing the expected threshold, you could say, of reports, even for a busy night. Which I'm about 30% through the property. Property. 30% through the property. And I already got 25. Let's make this 26 reports. So yeah, I can take a break. Can definitely take a break to finish up the pod. Don't want to be unfair. Gotta give this guy a ticket too. 11. Then again, it is at my discretion, is it not? I'll give you a ticket if I want. Oh, I can pardon you. I just saw that review. Somebody watching Schindler's List for the first time. I pardon you. What a fucked up thing to think. But as far as being a security guard, I can relate to this Nazi. I pardon you from your parking ticket, from your trash ticket. I pardon you. In this case, I don't. Because I am like the Nazi, and no. I don't pardon you, so I shoot you. I shoot you. Now let's go park somewhere and finish up this pod. Oh, wait, there's another one. I don't want to be unfair now, do I? I don't want to pardon these people. Yeah, 24. 24 Bella Caserta. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Okay, it's lunchtime. Lunchtime, brother. Lunchtime. Lunchtime, brother. Before I do, I'll tell you about this mofo. Always leaves his freaking basketball hoop out. Leaves his hoop out. This is just basically a live stream. If I don't edit anything into this, it's basically a live stream. It's supposed to be focused, god damn it. So probably this is just a wand. I just wanted to break this so I can start editing again. So dumb. So stupid. So stupid. Stupid. You stupid. I know I am. Oh, there's like 2, 3, 4. There's 4 violations in this motherfucker. Well, guess what? Since this guy's always getting a basketball hoop violation, y'all are in the clear for today. Because this guy's always getting it. This guy's always getting it. Which guy I mentioned? This fool. This guy's always getting it. Basketball hoop. But yeah. Turning to the left. No, I'm turning to the right. Right, left. Oh, I gotta think about that. Do I flip the video? Should probably flip the video. This is facing. Should be facing the right. It's not a coin. It's reversed. I should just scan this goddamn checkpoint, shouldn't I? And then I'll go to the parking. And then I'll go to the lunch spot. Lunch spot. Lunch spot. Lunch spot. Lunch spot. Da 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 da. Lunch spot. Lunch spot. Da 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 da. Starlight. Starlight. First star I see tonight. Starlight. Starbright. Is that the song? I don't know. We'll do this one last checkpoint before the lunch break area. Which people like to park, but I like to park behind them. Damn checkpoints, and I wonder if the audio is good around here. Because there's a checkpoint right at the stop sign. Fuck. Shocked myself. Nope, the light is not out. Our review is cool. Four more checkpoints. And guess what? I got 3 more hours. Think I'm gonna be okay. So I'm gonna look a little bit at this list. I can check through off this. We don't gotta do an entire night of, do we? Yeah, I'll be a little merciful. We'll finish off the pod. These last points. The monotonous repetition of the road. Of the road. How flattering that I cut off the chub with this camera angle. Didn't mean to. Usually you'll see the belly, but you'll see it in the wide shots, I suppose. You'll see it in the wide shots, of course. Give the people what they want. Yeah. Let's see if this guy's still here. This person is still here. Hopefully my presence will make them leave during my lunch break. Yeah, they did leave. There was a car there, but now it's gone. People know. People know when they want to not get tickets. I usually just tell people to leave, if I ever do. But I usually just park behind them and they know they will leave eventually. I don't really give a shit. They're not doing anything crazy. Backing up. Oh, fuck, with the camera. Now, there's always a damn street light in the way when I try to take my rests. Like to roll down the window a bit to cover that street light. Oh. Whew. Okie doke. Let's finish this off. Got 23 minutes for 2 hours. So I can do that. Where are the notes? What do I say here? Episode 3. Here's some topics I wrote down. Dog cloning. What was this about? Oh, I think I heard about celebrities cloning their dogs. It's pretty wild, don't you think? It's like, what if we cloned Reggie? Which, you should know who Reggie is if you see the channel. But, yeah. Dog cloning. So wild. Crazy, really. But God, is it? Oh man, wild to think about cloning. It's possible, I suppose. If you cloned, damn, clones. I already talked about permits in tiny houses. Didn't talk much about tiny houses, I guess. You know, I was originally thinking a cheap way to make a property would be to dig a hole on the property that I buy. And that way I can just pour cement or put cement slabs inside to keep, you know, the fucking to keep the keep the dirt out and have it like fortified, and then just put the roof over. But then I was thinking, oh shit, I should make it higher so like people can't just walk on my roof and just drop in. If I'm doing something, they can just drop in. So yeah, if I could have high roofs and it could go slightly underground. I'm like 2 stories, 1 story underground, 1 story above. That would be kind of cool. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard either. It would be like a lot of space. One of my friends, Carlos, if he doesn't mind the name drop, he said he has a friend who's an architect, and I wonder, like, what kind of services she could provide on freelance level. She might already have a job because I think she graduated this year, but that'd be cool to like have somebody, an architect, design it. Just a simple house. Like, honestly, it'd be cool to just have like a studio, like a 1-bedroom kind of studio with a bathroom and maybe a kitchenette. Doesn't have to be crazy, but like that could maybe be like less than $50,000 maybe. I don't know how much shit costs, but man, even these like fucking model homes are like $35,000 according to one of my coworkers. That's interesting. Which is like, what, that could be like, could pay that off in like 5 years. Oh, this is one thing I heard about from my coworker, which was sounding, which is urethra stretching. Oh, the image of it alone makes me like cringe. But wow, I forgot what we were looking up. I think we were, I don't even know. I think we were just talking about like weird sexual things, and then and then I'm thinking of, I think I heard about it in a movie where somebody talked about digiting. Basically, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's where people stick their fingers in other people's urethras in their dick hole and then stretch it out or finger it. Whoa. But then, yeah, and got into sounding, which I guess is the colloquial term for urethra stretching, which sounds like fun. Which is funny to think about. Like, if you go pee, it's just like plop. It's just like dumping a bucket into the toilet if you have your urethra stretched out. Is it like the same pressure? So it's like a fire hose, literally? Or is it just like blah? Things to consider. Things to consider when stretching your urethra out. I was also thinking about getting a gun, because if I do have to do the whole... I was seriously thinking and getting ready to do the car life, because I'm going to have my parents have moved up north, and they were going to buy a house over there, but it seems like they're going to be keeping this one. So I might be moving to the garage soon, because there's my sister's fam coming in, which is all cool. They need help. We're all hanging together. I'll be there. Maybe get a bus driving job. Seems a little pressure. I'm not sure if I could do a bus driver. I mean, it doesn't seem that hard. I think it'd be like fun. Be like the Magic School Bus, maybe. Wouldn't have as much off time as I do here. But that pays like a lot. It's like $26 to $30 an hour. But how many hours am I driving? And do I have to do the maintenance? And do I need to get a different license for driving a bus? I would hope not. But I could be like the Chris Farley and Billy Madison bus driver. I'll turn this damn bus around. O'Doyle's rule. Oh yeah, I was thinking about getting a gun, because if I was living in the car, I would want to have some kind of protection. Because according to my coworker, who owns a lot of guns, who knew? You can fire a weapon inside your own house without a concealed carry license. I don't know what it's called, but so inside your property, and outside of your car is not your property. So you could protect yourself with a gun from within your car. So if I was living in my car I'm going to kill someone for trying to break in, but it would be scary, someone trying to break into like my car, to try to steal my car. So I guess, I don't know. Someone's trying to break in. Don't want to kill anybody, but shit. My house put up, beware, I have a gun on the window. Beware of the baby, beware of bullets. Is that what I'm supposed to do? But yeah, that's pretty much the topics that I wrote down. I thought I had some more. Topics for this one, guys. I think I do. Let me see. I was also, as far as, not politics, but when I was talking about strikes and all that shit, one of the things I was trying to do this past month was participate in the Skid Row event. I wanted to film it, because I said I needed help, and if I wanted to help with filming, that would be a part of it. I can also move boxes and stuff, because I think that's more valuable than political action, I suppose, because it's so dead right now. But community type events, and Skid Row's an hour away from here, but an hour and a half, so that's the only reason I decided not to, because I didn't have the money to take the trip, finishing bills off this month, so decided not to. But I really did want to, god damn it, and I felt bad that I didn't do it, because I was really planning on it. Good, I'm always fucking myself over, but next time I will do it. Maybe I'll do a video about it. I wonder if they let me do it for myself, but I want to do it for them too. They're called RBN. It's one of the channels that I watch. It's called Revolutionary Blackout Network. They're like Marxists, communists, which I don't know if I am. I'm definitely pro everything that they've said. So yeah, I like their political takes, and I like their answer to such actions. You can spend your money, forget these candidates, spend it on something that's actually gonna help you out. Smart screen. Yeah. that might be it for today. I might have already talked about ChatGPT, but I asked it, what's a good outline for a podcast about myself? Which is what this podcast is supposed to be about. And here's what ChatGPT said. If you're planning to create a podcast about yourself, here's a basic outline that you could follow. Number 1, introduction. Start with a brief introduction of yourself and your background. This could include where you're from, what you do, what inspired you to start this podcast. Early life. That's number 2. Talk about your childhood and your upbringing. Share some stories from your early years that shaped who you are and who you are today. It's a good one. I should do an episode talking about the past. Man, I have a fucking bad memory. Like, I don't feel like I don't have a constant memory. I have like bits and pieces, which maybe that's most people, but even when I think about my earliest memory, I think my earliest memory is I feel like my earliest memory is like way like when I was like almost 10 or 8. Maybe. I feel like I don't remember shit. But let's see. But there are those moments that shaped who you are today. The insecurities that I guess you could say linger with me from then. Number 3, career and achievements. Discuss your professional life. Well, we've done that today. We've done that. Accomplishments. We don't have to get into those right now. Any challenges you face along the way. This could include your education, work experience, and notable projects or achievements. Yeah, we can probably do. I feel like I've talked about it before in maybe the previous iteration of the podcast when it was still heavy breathing. But this new one, maybe there'll be one. I'll go into it. I'd like to do that more into like it'd be better as a conversation, I think. Number 4, personal interests. Share some of your hobbies and interests and explain why they're important to you. Well, I do want to do the editing and videos and skits and stuff like that. So I feel like I want to make them instead of talk about them. Although this podcast was supposed to be to talk about them and then see them made. So, I gotta do that more. I guess I need to streamline my discussion so it's not so rambly. I always overthink shit. But whatever. I'll eventually stop the noise. Stop the delays. Stop the excuses. Number 5, life lessons. Talk about the lessons you've learned throughout your life, including any mistakes you've made and how you overcame them. Lots of mistakes to talk about. We can do it on the next time. But, yeah. I am where I am. Would I have done it differently? Probably would not waste so much time. I would hope to not waste so much time. So I just gotta get into the rhythm of self-motivation. Always with school, there was always, here's the checklist of things you got to do to get to the piece of paper that you want at the end of it, you know? You want to pass, you want a degree, you need these many credits, you want to pass this class, here's the assignments. Very, laid out. I guess that's, I wouldn't say I even excelled, but I can handle that. When there's a list, I can handle it. Making my own list, it's always there's no pressure to, outside the thing, hard to get the pressure, the self-motivation to do it in my own mind. I guess I should focus on the things that I want that I need to do to get it, but it's I can set the list. I can make this is when you're an adult. Am I an adult? But as an adult or just a person in life, it's what are you going to do? Okay, make a plan and stick to it. Brother says that a lot too. He's right. I agree with him. It is hard though. It is hard. Discuss any current projects or initiatives that you're working on and what you hope to achieve with them. I do just want to do this podcast more. What do I hope to achieve with it? To get into a rhythm, I suppose. That's what I hope. So that I can get on a schedule, do it more. I want this to be the least amount of creative time. This is not creative at all, I suppose. It's not. The editing is a process into it, but I want to learn that process through the podcast so I can use it in other things. Q&A. Finally wrap up with the podcast with a Q&A session where you answer questions from your listeners. If you got any questions, post them and I'll try to answer. That would be cool. I think I had like 50 watchers, probably a lot of my friends. Thanks, guys. I do it for you. I do it for me. But yeah, put a question. Maybe I'll answer it on the next one. Maybe I'll probably post one myself. Who do you think you are? Just who do you think you are? Remember, this is just a basic outline and you can adapt it to suit your own needs and preferences. The most important thing is to be authentic and share your unique story with your listeners. Thanks, ChatGPT. You are a wealth of knowledge. It's pretty insane, ChatGPT. Pretty wild stuff. Here's a couple ideas. Topical Island, which was a segment in my last pod where I talked about the news, but I didn't want the pod to be all about that. So maybe I should do like a small series, very like Jon Stewart-y, which really all informed from all the videos that I watch. So it's probably a lot of repetitive shit. So, but that would be cool to do that every once in a while. Double feature where I watch two related movies. So I can do a reaction kind of thing, but to two different films maybe. And discuss the similarities or what I like about them. I just don't want it to be like I'm already like cutting myself off from doing reactions just because it's like I don't want to get into the rhythm, but that'd be cool. It's like it would be cool. I don't know. I do like a lot of those reaction videos, but it's like I do want to make something outside of reacting because it just seems like once you get into that rhythm, it's just like you got to do 3 videos, probably more than that with Patreon and all that stuff to try to get money from it. But if that's the job, watching movies and recording and editing, I guess not a bad way to gain viewers. We'll see. I need to be more regimented for sure. Got to be a lot more regimented. So, well, wait. It's 3:08. It's 3:08. And don't break on this. Yep, that's the night in the life of me. I'll probably just gotta start doing these things a lot more regularly. Record one day, edit the next. Record one day, edit the next. That's my job. That's the job that I want. So get to it. You got a lot of other jobs you want to do, but if you're gonna do this one, gotta start being more accountable. June is almost over. Since I was born on the 1st, I'm 36 and a half. So let's focus on the rest of this year. Every week, maybe at least every 2 weeks, the pod. Try to do it every week. God damn it. Who cares if your life ain't that exciting? You got to try to make it exciting, right? So that's the goal. So thanks for watching if you did. I will see you next time on the Antimatters podcast. This is Daniel, if I didn't say so before. Goodbye.